Welcome back, everybody, to Buell Stadium. On an early October night, we're set to have a good one with Lincoln High coming in trying to upset the 5-1 Patriots. While the Pats are trying to roll through Lincoln High and continue this 5-0 win streak they have since losing to Basha. But until then, we're going to head up to the booth. I'm Austin Harms here, joined with
Tate Williams.
And unfortunately, Hunter cannot be here, so Tate's filling in, going to help commentate with me tonight. And we're going to go into the schedule. Tate will get you covered there.
Millard South started their first game of the season over in Basha, losing 25-39, and then coming back here against the Q Street rivals, winning that game against Millard West 56-0, and then continuing their win streak against Kearney 52-3, which is a big time upset for the defending for the Patriots, and then a win for the Patriots versus the Mustangs 63-21. And then a win against the Southeast Knights, 56-12. And then last week here at Buell Stadium, the Patriots beat the, at the time, number 4, Papillion La-Vista Monarchs, 56-21. And then we have the game here tonight. And then Patriots go on the road to North Platte next week, and then back here for Week 9 against Benson Bunnies.
Looking at the Class A football rankings, Millard South staying at 1 with that win over Papillion La-Vista. They're at number 5 still. Westside at number 2. Millard South overtook them last week at number 1. Huge for Millard South. Elkhorn South at 3. Millie North staying at 4. And La-Vista staying at 5. Lincoln High looking to maybe creep in the top 10 here, but we'll see what happens tonight.
Going back to Millard South's Week 6, the Patriots beat the Monarchs 56-21 in a very dominant second half from the Patriots. Struggled in the first half. The Monarchs really defended them very well, but came out in the second half really killing it.
Lincoln High trying to have a comeback win over the Patriots after last week's humiliating loss to Lincoln Southeast, 49-6. Lincoln High really couldn't do much, scored 6 points in the third quarter, but looking at this injury report.
With the injury report, the linebacker core is really hurting in this game with Dylan Cool and Tegan Urbon out. Tegan Urbon out with a broken arm as of last week, and then Dylan Cool with the week before with a very, very messed up elbow is all we can say.
Yeah.
And then going over the X Factor.
Our X Factor this week is Jet Tamala, none other than. Through 6 games, Jet Tamala has thrown for 199 passes, completing 138. He has 1,998 passing yards and 24 touchdowns this season. You all have been able to see how dominant this dude has been this season, and just to dive into a few reasons for him being successful is just being able to stay so calm in the pocket, which a lot of quarterbacks struggle to do at this age. And he's also able to make quick reads and throw the ball where only his receivers can catch it. And he just mainly throws his receivers open than his receivers being open.
Absolutely. He is very important to this Patriots team and the reason why they are so good this year.
Definitely, definitely. And the growth he's made from last year to this year, and then the growth he's going to make next year is going to be insane. This Patriots team is definitely going to be hard to stop.
Absolutely. Fun to watch going into the postseason here. That's coming up soon, and hopefully we'll be live here for all those games.
Definitely. And we'll be right back. We have Lincoln High taking the field. Oh, yeah.
Lincoln High really, really needs to be competitive in this game in order to make a statement to this Patriots team that they aren't all that.
Definitely, definitely. Lincoln High not going to midfield like all the other teams. Surprised about that, but.
I can fix it. I will do a channel scan later. Just try and get a good.
Is yours messed up? Mine's fine. Mine sounds great, actually.
Go out further if you want. I don't think you should go to the other side. What if you try and squeeze between the two of them?
Coming down the tunnel are the Patriots.
This Patriots team looking to stay hot as they're coming off the 56-21 against Papillion La-Vista.
Marion leading the way with the South Boys flag. Going to midfield, looking to plant that flag. Let them know who we are. We'll be right back. Millard South getting ball to start this game.
Back for the Patriots looks to be number 1 Amir Hill and then Amarion Jackson on the right side of the field.
Looks like it's going right to Amarion. Going to the right side of the field. Has some green grass. Pancake block in front of him. Oh my gosh, he's going to go. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Patriots.
What a way to start off the game here at Buell Stadium. Fantastic blocking downfield in order to give Amarion Jackson that sideline.
What a great block for the Patriots there. Double teamed one man, pancaked him, which led Amarion to just run free for a touchdown. Perfect way to start for the Patriots.
Not what you're wanting if you're Lincoln High. You wanted to keep this game as close as possible for as long as possible in order to stay in this game.
Trent Van Zerkstrom. Point after is good. 7-0 Patriots with returning the first kick. What a start for the Patriots. Patriots now kicking off. Number 89, Dave Fajardo. See if Lincoln High can return the favor. Little pooch kick to the right. And almost recovered by the Patriots. But ball eventually went out of bounds, and that is going to be a flag on the Patriots.
That would have
Lincoln High is going to have great field position.
That would have been a great play by Marion Jackson. A great way to start off his game and keeping his season going.
Most definitely.
First down 10 for the Lynx from the 35-yard line. Quarterback for the Lynx tonight, number 13, Des Slocum.
In the I formation, Lincoln High lining up. And that is number 90, or number 51, jumping for Millard South.
That'll be Easton Vallada jumping off sides for the Patriots. And just one of those things where you're trying to make a big play and getting antsy.
On the Lynx, 5-yard penalty, first down 15.
Penalty goes against Lincoln High.
Oh.
Stand corrected against Easton.
Oh. Same formation, just trying to run the ball up the middle, and that is getting denied by the Patriots defensive line.
Great read by Prince there, crashing off the outside safety and making that play behind the line of scrimmage.
Definitely. And if Lincoln High's game plan is to just come try and run the ball down Millard South's throat, I don't think that is going to work, considering how well this Millard South defensive line has been all year. But Lincoln High, regardless, lining up in I formation again. Hard count again. That'll be a flag. And we'll see if this one will be on Millard South, which it looks like it will be.
Adam Pugh jumping off sides for the Patriots.
2 plays in a row, Millard South looking really antsy there. Dropping straight back, throwing it up, and way overthrown there.
If you're Lincoln High, those are the plays that you need to make in order to win this game against a very talented Millard South team. Just attack their DBs and force the big plays, so that way it opens up the running game a little bit for the Lynx.
We'll see if they decide to line up in an I formation again on a 3rd and 15. And it looks like they will. Whistle's blowing early.
Timeout, looks like from the Lynx. Already in their first drive of the game, wasting a timeout on this 3rd and 15. Interesting play call by the Lynx coaching staff here.
And this timeout is sponsored by PBC, Patriots Basketball Club. The Lynx still lining up in I formation. Looks to be the same formation that they were in before the timeout. Millard South showing blitz. In motion play action. Tries and hit number 2 in the flats, incomplete. And there'll be a 4th and 14 for the Lynx. And a lot of the reason Millard South has been so successful on these third downs is because on the early downs, Millard South gets a lot of negative plays, forces a lot of negative plays on the offense, which results in a lot of third and longs for the opposing teams. And statistically, that's just going to make it a lot harder for the other team to convert first downs.
And all credit to the defensive line there, stopping the run game when they're trying to get that early.
Definitely. Punt is off. Not far. Amir Hill back. Wasn't going to catch it. Caught it off the bounce. And down he goes around the 45-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Patriots up 7-0. And this is the first time we're seeing their offense.
X Factor coming out for the first time. Excited to see what we can see from him tonight, and then hopefully getting in some experience for the younger guys.
Dropping back, looking left, throwing it up to Isaac Jensen. Caught for a gain of 17.
Great anticipation there by Jet, just putting it on spot where it needed to be on time for a large gain of yardage.
Amir Hill is in the backfield, motioning him out into the slot. Jet Samala back to pass, stepping up. And he's hit from behind and drops the ball. But recovered by the Patriots offensive line. Way to be aware. Could have been a huge play for Lincoln. Jet Samala has been so well this year, looking very confident and very poised in the pocket. But right there, I think it kind of got to him where he just didn't sense the pressure behind him.
No worries though. Patriots jump back on it just for a loss, a couple yards, and still have two more plays to go.
Dropping back, Jet Samala. Completed. That is Chase Lofton on the catch. On a second long, comes up to a 3rd and 3. Looks like the Patriots are going to line up in an I formation here. Going to give Lincoln a little bit of their own medicine.
We haven't seen that much from the Patriots so far this year, but opening up a huge spot on that right side.
And that'll be a 1st down for the Patriots. And that was number 1, Amir Hill in the backfield there, not Gabe Pruka. He was actually lined up at fullback. We'll see if Millard South keeps trying to fire this ball. Play action, Jet Samala. Looking to the left, Amir Hill. He has him. And it is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Another example of how great Jet Tamalo is, putting that ball where it needed to be perfectly for Amir Hill to lay out and get that ball.
That is literally the reason we chose him to be our X factor. The way he can just make it look so effortless is it's just insane to watch up here in the booth.
And he's only a junior. He's got so much room to grow and just so much more experience to gain on the varsity field.
Makes a 25-yard out route or corner route look so easy and simple. Just a little flick of the wrist, and it's right there, right on the money as well.
Trent Van Sertz bangs another field goal. He's just been very reliable for the Patriots so far this season, and just you can always count on him to make those field goals.
Mr. Automatic. Patriots looking to kick off again with number 99, Dave Fajardo. See if they do another little pooch kick, try and get this ball back.
On the kick for the Patriots, number 99, Dave
I would think if you're the Patriots, you have to kick this considering what they did their last time they kicked off, almost got the ball back going the other way.
Definitely. And it looks like they're going to do that. But it looks like Lincoln High is going to – oh, he dropped it. Number 7, Dayton Gaius, with it right there to wrap him up, making sure he's not going anywhere.
Kick return by number 2, Solomon White. Is held up by number 7, Dayton Gaius.
And early on in this game, with 9 minutes in the first quarter left, the Patriots are up 14-0. All we've seen from Lincoln High is lining up in the I formation, few play actions, just ball wasn't really placed the way that the quarterback would have wanted it to be. And we'll see what they can do here. Maybe trying to capitalize on a 3-and-out. Lining up in I formation once again. It'll be a run trying to go somewhere, but just can't. With this Patriots D-line, I'm not really sure how they're going to establish a run game without establishing a pass game first.
Not just this D-line, the whole defense. Those safeties are coming in, stopping the run game early, and then even the linebacker core, they might be hurting, but they're still very, very talented and can make those plays coming up, filling those gaps.
Mentioning the safeties coming down, they're recognizing the run early, making sure that it's not going to be a reverse or anything, and then once they recognize the play, they're crashing down, making the tackle. Lining up in the same thing, a little play action, someone in his face is a screen, but brought down immediately once again. Just can't find space to run.
This is a very, very tough situation kind of for the Lincoln High Lynx, as their quarterback is just a sophomore, so still has lots of room to grow, and if you're the coaching staff, grow around him and providing players that he can go to.
It looks like there's a injury on the field for Lincoln High. That's not something you want to see early in this game. We have sponsors, Shady Grove. If your grass is patchy and you don't know what to do, let the professionals at Shady Grove Lawn Care take care of it for you. Shady Grove is a family-operated business here in Omaha, and they would love to add you as a customer. Visit ShadyGroveLawnCare.com or just click on the QR code. Leave it to Shady Grove for all your mowing, fertilization, and aeration needs. In addition, Shady Grove is giving back to Millard South High School sports and activities. They are giving $15 each for each new customer who finds them through the QR code on the screen or their website. Don't wait. Get your lawn looking its best with Shady Grove. And after the injury, Lincoln High coming out. Looks to be in the exact same formation. Millard South showing a heavy blitz. Immediately dropping back under pressure. And Millard South brought that blitz, and it paid off. That'll be a sack.
It's another great read by Prince. We mentioned him earlier in this game, coming over from cornerback and just crashing on that quarterback early as soon as he recognizes what kind of play action that is. And just fantastic read so far by him yet today.
Number 1, Amir Hill, back to return this punt on a 4th and 19. Punter's in his own end zone. Almost blocked by the Patriots. Catching the ball, breaking one tackle. Has some space, getting around one defender, and ultimately brought down on the about 16-yard line.
Great run there by Amir Hill, just getting him close to the end zone. A couple more plays towards that end zone, and hopefully making this lead 21-0 here early.
Got 4 receivers wide up top. Jets them all in an empty backfield. going to be a screen to Amir Hill here. Has some defenders. Breaking one tackle, pushing through, and that'll be – we'll see what the refs call it. Definitely looked like he was in from my angle, but I'm guessing they're just going to call it short.
Fumble. He reached out towards the goal line, and it looks like they're giving the ball to Lincoln High.
And maybe that's why they didn't call it a touchdown, because he fumbled the ball. Didn't really see that.
It looked like he tried to reach over the goal line for a touchdown, but lost control of the ball. Must have caught it before he was down.
And since it was fumbled in the end zone, it'll be a touchback for Lincoln High. So starting out with the ball at the 20-yard line, it's going to be a pitch to the outside, but wrapped up, maybe even fumbled.
And call it down on the 11-yard line. Thought for a second that I could go the other way for a Patriot touchdown and get that play back.
Oh, yeah.
We can wish and we can dream, but didn't happen.
But that's all right, because the Patriots have forced the Lynx to a 2nd and 19. And this is what I was talking about earlier, Patriots really being able to stop the opposing teams early in downs and making it very hard for teams to convert first downs. But see what Lincoln High can do here. Looks like it's going to be a play action rolling out immediately to the right. Throws in a double coverage, but it was behind him and the defenders. And that'll be an incomplete pass. Lynx looking at 3rd and 19.
Another big yardage 3rd down for the Lynx. Just haven't been able to get anything going here early. For the Lynx here, you got to think you got to pass the ball a little bit more, even with a young quarterback that hasn't been able to make those plays, but the run game hasn't been working. So if you pass out the passing game, spread out the defense, and then force some run plays down the middle, could open up some things for them.
That would be ideal for them. I'm guessing it's just going to be a fullback dive on a 3rd and 19, and that is just going to bring up a 4th and 19. I don't really think they're trying to get this to the sticks there. Just kind of realizing that they're in a dangerous area on the field. They don't want to cause any problems to themselves.
Amir Hill dropped back for the Patriots, trying to maybe even run this one into the end zone.
The punt is kicked a little to the left, and it's going to go out of bounds on the 32-yard line.
Still great field position for the Patriots, and with this explosive pass game, it could be 2-3 plays before they're in the end zone here. Just need to make sure they take care of the football and not turn it over.
And I believe Millard South has only had one play, and they're behind the 50. And that if that just happens all game, it's going to be hard for them not to win this game. Empty backfield, motioning Amir Hill. Maybe Tamala fires to Prince, juking a man.
Wow, great pass under pressure from the linebacker crashing, trying to make that sack, but just lowering his arm slot down, putting it on the money, on the run for the wide receiver to make a play and get upfield.
Amir Hill in the backfield, just going to hand him the ball to the right side of the field, and green grass right in front of him. It's going to result to a touchdown for the Patriots. 20-0. Patriots. This offense looking unstoppable.
We can talk about it all game long, but block upfield that allowed him to get in that end zone and just keep making those plays, especially going into the postseason and making them plays will be crucial.
Van Serkstrom. Up and good. Everyone talks about how important the blocking up front is with the O-line, but a lot of people forget to mention that receivers are a huge part in the blocking. Just like that play that you look at, without those receivers blocking up ahead, that wouldn't be a touchdown. But with how good those blockers were upfield, that resulted in a 7-point drive for the Patriots.
Just if you're Lincoln High, you got to try and get upfield a little bit, push them back into their own half of the yard, and just try and get stops as much as possible. Maybe put a little bit more pressure on Jet Tamala. Could open some bigger plays, but you got to force him to get out of pocket and put some pressure on him some way.
They seem to put him under a little bit of pressure, but just didn't really phase him so much. He just stays so calm in the pocket. And when he knows that there's pressure, he knows that he'll have a check down, and he finds it immediately and just rifles it in there, just like he did to the previous play to Prince, but Dave Fajardo. Little pooch kick. And he's going to have 3 defenders in his face and just plowed down. Lincoln High just got absolutely plowed right there.
Just nothing you can do there if you're the Lynx. Just got almost fair catch that and just accept the fact that you're not getting past this Patriots defense, especially on the special teams aspect, because they're a very talented team all around, offense, defense, and special teams. Just a very well-talented team to watch for this postseason.
High formation once again for the Lynx. Trying to do a hard count there. Didn't work. Patriots not falling for the tricks. Tricks are for kids. Hand off to the left. But Patriots is rallying to the ball. And that'll be a loss of 2 there for the Lynx.
These backs are just seeing it left and right every play, that they're making the right reads and just crashing on it early. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the Lynx are in negative yardage, just haven't been able to get anything going.
I don't think they've had one positive play. So, yeah, that's not what you want from them. They might try and do another play action here. Play action, but just rally to the ball immediately. The O-line looking at the quarterback like it's his fault.
That got me. I was following the running back there, but great job by the defense seeing that early. Yeah, another 3rd and long for this Lynx team. And like we talked about earlier, again, yet in the danger zone of risking a safety, another 2 points for just taking the down and then kicking it off to the Patriots.
We'll see if Lincoln just tries to run the ball again. No, 3-step drop immediately, trying to throw the ball, and just a little overthrown.
Great idea there by the quarterback, Dez, but just not quite on spot where it needed to be. So now it's 4th and 21 here for the Lincoln High Lynx.
Taking Amir Hill out, putting Amarion Jackson at the return job. Snap is good. Kick is blocked. Oh! Oh! Touchdown, Patriots!
Looked like it was Adam Pugh that blocked that kick.
I think that was number 0, Dax Williams. I thought I saw number 0 get there, but I'm not sure if that was him. But What a play for a touchdown. Millard South special teams coming in clutch tonight, putting up. Hold up. Give me a second. I want to say 14 points, but they're not kicking it. We'll just say that they've scored 14 points for the Patriots tonight. And that indeed was Dax Williams on the block coming around the edge. Blocked it and picked the ball up for the touchdown. What a play for him. He's been really well subbing in for linebacker this year. We've seen him a few times in the past lining up in the backfield at running back early in a few games. Seen him just now blocking a punt for a touchdown.
One touchdown away from a running clock here at Buell Stadium. Just really trying to get that going and then get some of that younger players into play here.
Once again, Dave Fajardo is going to probably pooch kick this one. Little pooch kick again. This time he's going to fair catch it. He must have heard us here in the booth.
Absolutely. Just accepting it that you're not getting any further against this Patriots defense. Special teams, I should say, but same thing almost.
I'm guessing Lincoln High is going to still come out in an I formation. Hasn't really worked for them that much this game, but I guess they're just going to probably stick to their roots. Maybe maybe run the ball one time, see what you get, then probably go to a play action.
With such a young quarterback, you almost think you have to try and build him as a quarterback for the previous seasons.
And there's the run, see what you get. Didn't get much, brought down immediately. Wouldn't be surprised if we see another little play action, just try and throw it up, try and see what you get. Lincoln High really still staying in the negative, unfortunately for them. You don't want to come all the way to Omaha from Lincoln to have negative yardage. That would not be ideal. But Millard South showing heavy blitz again. There's the play action, throwing it up, and he just kind of threw it out of bounds.
Again, the right idea, but Amarion Jackson just real close to him, not really giving him any room to make a play on it.
If I'm Lincoln High, I'm staying away from the run game here. I'd probably try and just do another one of the immediate three-step drops and then just try and rifle something through. But the quarterback tonight for Lincoln High has been under pressure very quickly, hasn't had much time to throw the ball. But we'll see what can happen here.
I would think if I'm Lincoln East, Lincoln High, excuse me, I'd want a little screen action.
Yeah, there's a little drop back I was talking about rolling out, and he threw it to his coach. His coach caught it, but he's not a player, so it's not going to be anything. And that'll be a fourth down once again, sending out the punt unit.
This is the best field position that the Lynx have had tonight. Maybe trying to push the Patriots upfield a little bit further. Maybe trying to get them past their own 50. Amarion Jackson is back for the Patriots, who already has a return for a touchdown today and just been dominant for the Patriots all season long.
That's Amarion Jackson back to return this kick again. bouncing all the way, and Marion picking it up. He's probably going to break this tackle. Yeah, didn't even try. Has a lot of green grass in front of him. He's going, but eventually ran out of bounds.
Great hard run by Amarion Jackson, picking it up and just going with it up the sideline. Just fantastic job by a very talented player.
Millard South on the 50-yard line. Jet Small back to pass. Looks like he's going to have Dave Prince wide open for a touchdown, Patriots. Another one. And that should make it 34-0 with a point after 35. And that'll mean running clock for the Patriots throughout the entire game. And the kick is good, so it is 35-0. Patriots will have a running clock throughout the entire game now. So this game should be over fairly quickly. Millard South, I think, ultimately looking to just try and handle business early and get a few of the younger players in, get them used to everything. But we're going to go to break right now, so we will be back. And we are back looking at the Patriots being up 35-0. Number 99, Dave Fajardo, looking to kick this ball off for the Patriots. And it's off. Went deep this time. Caught by Lincoln, trying to evade everybody, but couldn't evade nobody. Brought down by the first man he saw.
Some positive yardage for the Lynx, though. I mean, got something going, I guess, but not really what you're looking for.
If their only positive yards tonight are going to be on kick returns, then they're not going to have a very good night. And so far, they have not had a very good night. Looking to turn things around on this drive right here. I wouldn't be surprised if they just come out slinging that thing. Maybe trying to toss the rock around, but we'll see if they decide to run it. If I was them, I would probably pass this ball, but they're going to run it. Trying to get the edge, but just brought down. Doesn't really seem to be working tonight for them.
I feel like every time we've seen this Lynx offense, they first play of the drive, they go run, and then go try and play action or some sort of pass. Got to change it up a little bit, even if that's first plays a little screen, something to try and throw his defense off guard, because this Patriots back are just charging and putting pressure on that running back and not getting him any yardage.
And we will see if they try and do a play action here. No, they're just going to run the ball and get nothing. They're actually going to go negative once again. Solomon Baker on the tackle there. And they will take it to quarter. Huge shout out to PBC. Ready to get your son into sports? At Patriots Basketball Club, we're not just building teams, we're building a community. Watch your child's basketball skills soar as our trained coaches bring out their best. Our programs focus on teamwork, discipline, and growth both on and off the court. Join Patriot Basketball Club, where your child gains a foundation for success in sports and in life. Let's create champions together. Be a Patriot. And we'll be right back. And we are back at Buell Stadium, everybody, from the break. We have a 3rd and long for Lincoln High. Play action rolling out. Fires in. Caught. That's a positive play. Something positive finally for the team.
That's a first positive action play for this team. Still makes it a 4th and 10. They'll punt it off to the Patriots, but got to give you a little bit of hope going into this next drive, just trying to build on that play and continuing to progress throughout this game.
We'll see if that play right there can bring them success. But until then, we have a Marion Jackson back deep once again. We'll see if the Patriots can maybe block another kick. Nope. But this kick is going to be reeled in by Marion, trying to get to the right. Has some blockers in front of him. Get it to the edge. He's just going to walk in. And that's a touchdown for the Patriots.
Just great running, great blocking, great everything by his Patriot special teams.
The first touchdown in the first quarter for the Patriots was a kick return touchdown. First touchdown in the second quarter was a punt return touchdown for the Patriots. Not really something that has been done. We'll see if Mr. Automatic can keep it going. Number 37, number 37, putting it through the uprights. Make it 42-0. Unfortunately, that play for Lincoln did not result in good luck. Not really. I don't really think that's what they're looking for. That's what the Patriots were looking for. And we will be right back. Hello, everybody. We're back from the break. Millard South, after scoring another touchdown, up 42-0. Number 99, Dave Fajardo, looking to probably kick this one deep again. And it's off, going deep, right down the middle. Lincoln High reeling it in. And, oof, brought down immediately.
Got to give our kicker a little bit of love. Dave Fajardo, just lots of hang time on that ball, giving their special teams time to get down there and make that play right as he catches it. Great job by our lovely, lovely kicker.
First down, head to the length, from 13.
Same formation for Lincoln High. Going to run the ball once again on first down and immediately brought down. Not really sure what their goals are going into these drives, but the goal probably hasn't changed. And I think the goal needs to change soon because it's not really working.
This Patriots team still has their starters in for the majority, but there is a couple players that have kind of been put in replace for some guys, but still their top-tier defense.
Definitely don't want to let off play action. Brought down immediately. Maybe fumbled. A few guys diving on the pile. But tackle made by number 35, William Guthmiller. Way to wrap up and make an open field tackle against this Lincoln High team.
He's really stepped up big from this game to the end of last game with Tegan Urbon being out and filling out for that linebacker core, just really solidifying who really is going to play there and just filling in.
Another 3rd and long. And it'll be a fullback dive, gaining probably 3 yards. That is improvement from their last few drives. Haven't really seen much positive for them, so. But looking at the returner, we are back to number 1, Amir Hill.
Interesting play call here by the Patriots coaching staff. You're up 42 points. Maybe I would, if I were the Patriots, I would try to maybe give some experience to some younger guys who potentially might be here next year or the year after that.
And surprisingly, Amir fair caught the ball. Not really sure why. He looked to have a lot of green grass in front of him, especially with how quick and elusive he is.
They are up 42-0, so there's a possibility that it's a sportsmanship thing and not trying to run up the score necessarily too much. And maybe even giving their offense more possessions to grow and get better.
Offense sticking with starters. Back to pass. Looks like he's going to have Isaac Jensen wide open for a little hitch route. And that'll be a first down Patriots. Patriots really coming out throwing today. Other than previous weeks, probably going to be another pass here. It's going to be. Looking to the right. Stepping up in the pocket. Juking his lineman. Getting out of the way. Oh.
Flag in the backfield.
Yeah, flag in the backfield. Sometimes when you're trying to extend a play, if you're staying in the backfield too long, a holding might get called eventually.
Yeah, it looked like there was a little bit of a hold. It is what it is, but Coach Wisdom talked about last week, the discipline of this team, especially from last week to this week, needed to be better. But so far what we've seen has they've been more disciplined and more aware of the small things.
Gabe Pruka lined up at fullback. Amir Hill in the back as a running back. It's going to be a play action. He's going to have Chase Lofton for a corner route, and that'll be cut! Touchdown, Patriots!
Wow. That's about all you can say about that play. Pressure in the backfield and still makes a perfect throw into the corner to Chase Lofton. Just the anticipation of that play. Wow.
Great play call. Lining up in the I formation with a fullback and Amir Hill in the backfield. If you're Lincoln High, you're really going to be focused on Amir Hill with how quick he can be. So Millard South Wiz lines up a play action, which Jet Tamala did perfectly on. Faked a handoff and just lofted it in perfectly to Chase Lofton. Once again, just making it look so effortlessly. Kid's going to be great. Talk about great. Trenton Van Sturkscombe. 49-0. We are going to take a break. Coming back from the break, we are up 49-0 with 6:16 left in the half. Dave Fajardo.
Patriots are moved up towards the Lynx end zone because of the roughing the passer on the last play applied on this kickoff.
And boots it through the uprights. Give him one.
Kid's got a boot.
He has a leg on him.
Transfer from Papillion La-Vista has made a big impact on our kickoff team so far this year.
Huge reason why our special teams have been a success throughout the entire season. His hang time is very well, like you mentioned earlier, Tate.
What are you doing if you're the Lynx offense here, Austin?
If I'm them, I'm getting out of I formation, going to the shotgun, throwing maybe a few screens and everything, but I'm not them. They lined up in I formation, try to play action, but immediately brought down. But I do not like that play. Every drive they start off with running the ball, and then they try and mix up with a play action, which isn't very stupid of them. It's actually quite smart, but just didn't work out. And there is an injury on the field, but until further notice, none other than Shady Grove. If your grass is patchy and you don't know what to do, let the pros at Shady Grove Lawn Care take care of it for you. Shady Grove is a family-operated business here in Omaha, and they would love to add you as a customer. Visit ShadyGroveLawnCare.com or just click the QR code. Leave it to Shady Grove for all your mowing, fertilization, and aeration needs. In addition, Shady Grove is giving back to Millard South High School sports and activities. They're giving $15 for each new customer who finds them through the QR code on the screen or the website. Don't wait. Get your lawn looking its best with Shady Grove. But looking back at the field, score hasn't changed. Still 49-0. Lining up in I formation once again, Lincoln High. Going to run the ball on second down now. Breaking a few tackles. Fumble! Deshaun Prince picked it up. Scoop and score. Touchdown! Patriots.
Just not much to say there. Lynx looked like they had a positive yardage play. Right idea. Found a gap, but just couldn't hold on to the ball. At what point do you bring in the second string offense and defense? I mean, I get that you want to make your offense better, run some new plays, give it a little trial, but
If I'm Millard South, at what point would I do that? I would do that right now.
I think you have to.
It is 56-0, and it's not even the second half. Millard South right now is on pace to score over 100 points in this game.
Just shows you how talented this offense really is, and just very accurate. I mean, I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Jet Tamal is 100% passing completion today. Just been spot on.
I would not be surprised at all. To be honest, he's just been on point all year long, not just tonight. Has a lot of arm talent, able to just really throw the receivers open. If a receiver isn't open, he can throw them open somehow, some way. He'll find a way. And that is a big reason why it's 56-0. But big number 99, Dave Fajardo, looking to boot this one again. Boot! It is out. Right down the middle again. Touchback, Patriots.
Fajardo's kick into the end zone. Touchback. First down and 10 for the Lynx.
This Patriots defense still looks like they're bringing out their first-string defense. Still have Adam Pugh, Dax Williams, and Gus Gadsden still in play for the Patriots. I mean, interesting play call. And Prince, just interesting from this defensive side coaching staff. Just what point do you make that change?
Not really sure, but new quarterback for Lincoln High here. Under center again. Be a run right up the middle, trying to bounce it out. But Patriots rallying to the ball and brought down.
This will be Paul Jock for the Lynx. He is a senior, so maybe a little bit more experience going into this kind of second quarter action play for the Lynx, but looks like they're going to have the same play calling. That isn't going to give them much yardage, as we've already seen this first play of this possession here.
It was going to be a handoff, but they dropped the ball.
Look like hot potato out there.
Oh, yeah.
Third down for the Lynx from the 10.
Could have been a huge play for Millard South. Bad play for Lincoln. But it just seems like every drive Lincoln's had is just going the exact same way. And I'm not sure if things are going to change. Dropping back. Oh, he's a lefty as well, and that is just going to be intercepted. Patriots. Number 21, touchdown. Elijah Williams with the touchdown. Pick six, baby, come on. When Lincoln throws balls up, Millard South picks them up and scores touchdowns. That's the senior, number 21, Elijah Williams. Atta kid, get him done, baby.
Patriots team, even their second string, making big plays here early in this or late in the second quarter. Excuse me.
The kick is good. And Silkson with the extra point. Your score. About a minute to go until the halftime show. 63-0. Patriots over the Lynx.
And with running clock, there's about 30 seconds, 25 actually. Clock is just going to keep ticking. Tick, tick, tick. The kickoff is up and touchback. What a boot. And that'll be half. 63-0. Coming up to the booth at halftime, or going into half, 63-0 Patriots. Millard South's offense has looked very unstoppable. Jet Tamala, 100% completion. Hasn't missed a throw yet today. Not really ran the ball that much today. Just kind of slinging that rock. And looking at Lincoln High's offense, really lining up an I formation, trying to run the ball every now and then, just not really working. They are actually negative in yards. So that's obviously telling you that it's not working. They're trying to do a few play actions, trying to throw the ball up. It's not working. And Tate, what have you seen?
On the defensive side of the ball, the Patriots making the right reads, crashing early, expecting that first run of the first play like you had talked about, and then maybe backing off a little bit, getting ready for that play action play. But on the Lincoln High side, you just got to stay back. You can't really pressure Jet Tamal anymore. He's made those plays. I mean, just almost protect the backfield instead of trying to force up front, maybe add a little bit more pressure towards their wide receivers. Maybe we'll see a different quarterback coming out of half for the Patriots, but still, I would have the same game plan going into the second half.
Most definitely. We've seen Blake McAndrews come in for the Patriots when, everything's getting all said and done. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see him and maybe a few just changes offensively and defensively. And looking at the special teams for the Patriots, have scored probably around 21 points tonight. So opening kick touchdown, punt return touchdown, and a blocked kick touchdown. And with that, we're going to go to halftime. And thank you guys for watching. Tune in for the third quarter. Back from break after halftime, we're coming to the booth to you because some unfortunate news. The second half of this game has been canceled. Lincoln High decided to forfeit the second half because Millard South was demolishing them 63-0 at halftime. So just reflecting on the game, Millard South offense, Jetamal didn't throw an incomplete pass, looked very dominant as usual. Millard South didn't really need to run the ball. Our special teams alone scored 21 points. Lincoln High held them to 0 points. They had no positive plays. They were negative all game long, so no reason really not to forfeit the game from them because of how bad they were playing or just how good Millard South was playing. And any reflections from you, Tate?
Lincoln High, really. It comes down to, do they want to waste their energy this week against a very talented Millard South team that they're already down 63-0, or do they want to focus on the next week and not have any injuries? They've already had 2 players go down. Hopefully they're okay, but had 2 players go down. Do you want to risk any more injuries going into the rest of your season?
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. Same thing with Millard South. You're going to end up putting your backups in anyway, up 63-0. No reason to get your starters hurt, and no reason to get a backup hurt, especially in the late season where playoff hopes are starting to become alive. Don't want to get anyone injured, and same thing for Lincoln High. Don't want to come all this way out here to, 1, get embarrassed, and 2, get anyone hurt. So looking at PBC here, though. Ready to get your son into sports? At Patriots Basketball Club, we're not just building teams, we're building a community. Watch your child's basketball skills soar as our trained coaches bring out their best. Our programs focus on teamwork, discipline, and growth, both on and off the court. Join Patriot Basketball Club where your child gains the foundation for success in sports and in life. Let's create champions together. Be a Patriot. And looking at our next few media broadcasts, our next home game is against Benson, October 25th, 7 o'clock here at Buell Stadium. Wouldn't be surprised if that ends the same as this game. After that, November 1st, to be determined, Millard South versus to be determined again. So we'll call it never mind. You can look at our Millard South media crew.
We wanted to take a sec to thank you for everyone who helped out with this stream. James Kramer as the producer, Connor Rhodes as the director, and then color or play-by-play, Austin Harms, and me, myself, color. And then on our camera 1 is Margaret, and then camera 2 is Molly, and then camera 3 is Allie Collins. And then photographer for tonight is Jack Moser, and then me, myself with the graphics, and then our advisor, Christine Caldwell. So thank you, everyone who helped out with this stream and was able to make this first half of action work. And look forward to seeing you next time when we play Omaha Benson here on Millard South Media.
Thank you all for watching, and we'll call it a night. Thank you. We love you. See you.